Influencer. My name is Giselle. I am a former elementary teacher, now a homeschooling mom to my little girl Isabella. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I was basically having computer issues. My computer was really old, so it was not allowing me to do anything on there. I couldn't edit, I couldn't just do anything with it. But my brother was so sweet to help out, and I'm just so glad to be back. So today I just wanted to share with you just what's been going on with us as a homeschooling family, what we've been doing, and our plans. Just a little update. Relating to school, we are on track. We will not be finishing super early, but we will not be finishing late. I think that we will finish just on time, which I'm so excited about because I'm truly looking forward to the summer break. As a homeschooling mom, I have to say I am so tired. I just really need the break. We will be finishing right around the end of May, and so we will be able to have our June, July, and maybe a little bit of August as our summer break. Our current read aloud is Trumpet of the Swans. We just finished The Horse and His Boy from Chronicles of Narnia, which we absolutely loved. It is truly such a memorable story. I personally was amazed to find some beautiful messages, which I always do find in any work from C.S. Lewis, but it gave me so much joy to find those messages in there that I didn't remember because I had read it previously, but I just didn't remember that was in there. And my little princess also loved it. She absolutely loved the story. So now we're reading Trumpet of the Swans. I was actually looking for a story that was a little more calm and relaxing because the Chronicles of Narnia, there's so much adventure in there, so I wanted to transition from that to something a little more relaxing, more peaceful, more calm, just a calm, sweet story. And that is definitely what we find in Trumpet of the Swans. It is truly such a lovely story, and I am truly amazed how much learning can take place just by reading a story. For example, in Trumpet of the Swans, I find so many opportunities to show my little one about location, pointing to her where it takes place, the setting of the story, just on a map because they are real places, and I can show her in relation to where we live, where that location is, a little bit about the weather in that location. We have been learning about swans, of course, and just about animals and about their environments, their habitats, the ecosystem, and even the names of the animals, like their names, like the names of baby swans, which I know my little one might not have known. I am just delighted to see all the different discussions that we can have and we can explore just by reading a story, which will in the end be more meaningful to her than reading from a textbook. And we're also enjoying the story. The story is just so lovely. So that is what we have been reading. I am also preparing for the next year. So as homeschooling moms, this is the time when we start thinking about the next year. We will be having a new curriculum for the next year. So if you have been following my channel, you know that we have been doing mostly the good and the beautiful, which we have loved. There is absolutely nothing wrong that I can see with that curriculum. We never came across anything that would discourage us from using it any longer. But the reason that we will be having a new curriculum this year, this upcoming year, is because we just received a huge blessing. So my mom's boss, who is also a sweet friend, she is also a homeschooling mom, and she has given us so much material, so much curriculum, new books and materials that we can use. And so I will be using the curriculum and the materials that she gave us for the next year, which is an incredible blessing for us because as a homeschooling family living on one income, it can be difficult at times to purchase all the things that we need. But now with this blessing, I just have so much to work with that I will not need to be purchasing curriculum for the next year. And I am so excited because the curriculum that she gave us is actually a curriculum that I have admired for a really long time. It definitely goes with my preferred homeschooling method of teaching, which is classical and Charlotte Mason. And this curriculum definitely follows that method. I am so excited. So just to give you a little preview of what curriculum that is. So from what I have seen so far, because I have not even looked at everything, but from what I have seen, it is Sunlight for language arts, and also Christian Light for math, and Memoria Press. So it is Sunlight, Christian Light, and Memoria Press, which are great resources. I am so excited about that, and I'll be showing you a little more about that in another video because I do want to show you all that we got. It is just such a beautiful blessing. I am so grateful beyond words. It was truly so kind to think of us and to grant us all these materials. I also know that God is behind it all because He always provides when we need it most, and I can truly see His hand working. This is curriculum that we could have never afforded, but now my little one has access to it, and I'm just so grateful. I was not planning to change our curriculum for the next year. I was going to continue with The Good and the Beautiful. Like I said, we loved it for the time that we used it, but now, of course, that we have all these resources for free, we're gonna use that instead. And finally, I wanted to share with you what we have been doing for spring. Just a few of the activities that we have been doing. Of course, we have been reading our Easter books. We did get 2 new books this year for Easter. As you already know, we're building our library and our seasonal books. Little by little, each year I purchase maybe 2 or 3 books. So the books that we got this year for Easter is this one, Easter Sunday. It's just a sweet story about the family going to church, and it is just so sweet and something that little ones can relate to. I am sure that they can think of the times when they go to church, and of course during the Easter season. So it's a lovely story. We really liked this one. I also got the donkey who carried a king, and I cannot express how beautiful this one is. So it's about a little donkey who was just very sad and discouraged because he was never used for anything like the other donkeys were used to work, to serve, and he was just never really used for anything until one day he was chosen to carry out a very beautiful mission, which was to carry our king, to carry Jesus. And so as part of the story, of course, and it's just a lovely story to share with our little ones, and so that they can think more about how Jesus came to serve us, and He came to give us that example of serving, not to be served but to serve others. And it's just a beautiful story, and something that will allow us to open up that conversation about Jesus and what He did on the cross. And so this one is truly so lovely. And so these are the 2 Easter books that we got. So we have been reading those as well as the other ones from past years. And we have also been pressing flowers. We love that. We're going to be doing some more crafts with those pressed flowers. We're also planning to make a bird feeder ornament. So we already have most of the things that we need, and we will be doing that so we can hang up on a tree, and that way we'll be able to see more birds around our front yard, and we're really excited about that. So that is another thing that we will be doing, as well as planting flowers. We have not gotten to that, but we will also be planting some flowers. We already have the seeds. We just need to go ahead and take a day and just go out and plant some flowers. That is it. That is all that we have been doing. Again, I am so glad to be back. I've truly missed y'all. It's been a long time, but I'm so excited. I have so many ideas for new videos. So if you are new here, this channel is mostly about homeschooling. I love sharing about homeschooling, but I also share a little bit about motherhood and also our Christian faith. Also decorating, cooking, just anything that is related to motherhood. So if that is something that you may be interested in, I kindly welcome you to subscribe. I would love for you to be part of this community. So please let me know, what have you all been doing? How is your homeschool year going? And what are some of the things that you have been doing for spring? Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful to have you here. And so that's it for today's video. I am so glad to be back, and I do hope to see you in the next video.